bit of a dip on the NQ. It ideally did get into the region where I was looking into initiating a long position. Now basically it's all a matter of just placing the stop loss right. So the ATR will be more or less, well, it is 11 points, so the stop loss will be sitting at 20. And the same one will be a little bit, greater for this one since we opened that at a higher level. The filling price wasn't really the best because you can see we got up right here up at that level. So ideally, I would have wanted to start the first one down at this level. But nevertheless, I mean, I did open the second one on that level. So it was just a matter of, unlucky first entry in a way. So we'll just monitor for now. Let's just have a look quickly at the other two. So the S&P, how is it looking? It's more or less at the structure level of marked up, but I missed the entry for now. I don't really want to touch it. The Dow itself shot a bit lower. Again, obviously, ideally, I want this area to hold. Otherwise, it's not really uh, a valid trade. If it breaks below that and just continues going lower, then that would invalidate both of the trades, not just the first one that had, the slightly worse entry. I'll take the Dow long as well. It will be the last trade for this session. Just hoping I will get filled at a relatively good price because it looks like it's freezing again. So I'm still trying to get filled. I placed the order right about at these levels, but it looks like it's frozen for now. At the very worst case, even if I did get filled right at about the top of this candlestick, which is when I placed the trade, at least I'll place the stop loss and I'm just gonna ready to run. I'm gonna have to postpone this stream because I've had connection issues since the very beginning. So just try refreshing. Okay, it's finally refreshed. We're seeing finally a nice bounce. So it was pretty much pretty good entry in terms of that. The stop loss would be more or less 1 ATR this time. Because again, I have the other two trades running as well, so I want to be a little bit more cautious in terms of this one. Again, the entry was pinpoint great because again, we had this level that I mentioned right before I placed the entry. Also this one, you can see if we scroll even further, you can see price constantly kept rejecting off of that point of entry. So obviously now I just wanted to be able to hold up and close towards the upper half of that candlestick. We're starting to push a little bit down, but again, as long as this level holds, it's fine. Obviously, I don't want to see it breaking lower, which is pretty much what's doing right now. So let's see. I'm gonna check the Nasdaq trades real quick as well. It is trying to bounce a little bit stronger. We're seeing a nice rejection off of the Dow as well. In terms of targets, I will consider there is this level right here, which is gonna be the first point of resistance in a way. Then we also have this one right here. So just try and scale out as the price is just pushing higher and higher. Obviously, I don't want it to get too overextended. So let's see. We're holding above quite nicely off of that level that I entered on. That trade is doing relatively good. I do want to see it run a little bit up to this level before I start taking some off the table. It won't be too aggressive. Just want to see it come up to this level and just take a little bit off. So I have 60 contracts on the Dow, so I'll take more or less either half or slightly a little bit more than half just to lock in on those profits. And I'm just gonna let the rest run either up to this target or up to here with obviously the stop loss at break even. Uh, it's just this trade with the bad entry basically left. If it wasn't for that one, then it would have been all those trades would have been making a nice profits. We can see clearly that Dow is almost at 1500 more or less. It looks like this candlestick is going to close like that. I wouldn't really say it's a I mean, there is a nice rejection. We're closing on the upper half of that candlestick as well. So, it's up to you whether you want to classify that as a hammer candlestick or not. But let's see quickly this Friday. It's the 10th, just to make sure. And yeah, we're going to have employment data from Canada and the US. So they usually come out at the same time on the same day. So there's going to be quite a little bit of volatility during this time, which is 3:30. This is UTC +2 time zone. So make sure you're looking at your own correct time zone. So let's see if the Dow wants to push higher. Ideally, I wanted to come up to the 28,624 in case you cannot really see the level. Again, I repeat, it's 28,624. It's where I'm gonna start taking some off the table. We have also 1 minute to the clock for the next candlestick to start getting printed. So hopefully the Dow trade will all be captured live. The Nasdaq is also pushing higher. I don't want to see it reject off of that structure level here because this one left. I mean, we're breaking above it, so I'll just shorten the stops for those two. Gonna start preparing the Dow. So about 40, 50 contracts more or less. I'm gonna let the rest of the 10 run up to this target here. I'm gonna skip through this one. I'm just gonna let them run up to this level here. I think it does have the strength to come up to this level, the 28,688. As you can see, I'm making a pretty decent profit now, but again, we're not quite up to the target yet. We have about another 10 points left for the target. So with the next candlestick, I do want to see it push all the way up to that one. So it's actually the NQ. It would be wise to take some off of this one because we're sitting at that structural level. So I'll take 70 off of that. Very nice push. I think we also pushed, yeah, we pushed also on the Dow itself. So I'll take 40 off of this one. So we pushed right up to this level. So it's pretty much the Dow trade is more or less risk-free in a way. So I'll just fix the stop loss as well. The target, I will place it, like I said, up to this level right here. And for the Nasdaq, the target, I will place it up to the high of the day. So right up there. So they're pretty much risk-free. They can pretty much do whatever they want right now. This is the ideal scenario that I wanted to see with the next candlestick being printed as soon as the clock turned to 5. We saw the nice push upwards, which basically confirmed more or less, the reversal. Again, it's not entirely certain for now. We still have